joining Captain Zardos Zord on the Eyecatcher, one of the ships of the Sea Maiden's Fair, for dinner. Everybody was hungry from the day and tired. Celia was particularly hungry as she realized that she was, in a way, eating for two, but a lot more in the sense of, some sort of elder horror living in the rock was causing her to grow more hungry. After a bit of discussion, getting to know each other, the captain revealed himself to be Jarlaxle Benray, a bit of a roguish figure, and I believe Othronus recalled that he was a figure that was of importance to the city of Luskan. I was about to say Lantan. Lantanese construct, that's right. That's why it's in my head. Luskan, who wanted to hire you all to find the Cache of Dragons properly, paying of his own dime for you to find it, and give it to him so that he could give it back to the city of Waterdeep in order to earn some political favor for himself and his city. Though he wanted to hire you all to distance himself from the any potential repercussions of your search for the gold. So after more discussion, he also did share some some information of importance to Cordelia regarding the cult that had been after all of you, revealing that, in fact, this cult of Asmodeus was the one who had sent out the assassin after you before. The one who had been trying to hinder your progress, and that they are headquartered. They meet under the Castellanter Villa in the Sea Ward. Not any official information is, he trusts his source, but he doesn't know if it would hold up if brought to light, which also, I don't know if I said this last time, he also tells you that if you just bring this up to everybody, or tell people about this, it may draw more ire from the cult. Celia also... Oh yeah, go on.
Oh no, saying we know that whistleblowing wouldn't help us, or at least make things way harder for us.
It would definitely put a target on your back, more so than it already is. Let's see, what else was there? Celia also, after a bit of introspection about what it would take to get into the vault, Celia realized and shared that she knew the keys to get into the vault. And they are listed in the lore channel, as well as, I believe, the Leeds discussion channel. I can't read them. If you do you want me to read them off as a reminder?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay. Should I read it off for our dashing viewers on YouTube?
Of course.
If you like.
Too bad, YouTubers. You don't get... No, I'm kidding. The keys aren't literal keys, it seems, but more items you need to bring or things you need to do to get into the Vault of Dragons. They are as follows: Lantany's animated construct, a gift from a queen, a brass dragon scale, a performance of the song "Your Beardy Face," a Dwarvish love song, a shape changer, and evidence of a grand triumph. Some of them are a bit more direct than others. Perhaps there might be a level of interpretation involved. But with all this information discovered and shared and beginning to be discussed, the party decided that it was definitely time to turn in for the night after quite the long adventuring day. They made their way back, notably able to avoid guards fairly easily, but it seems that there's still some sort of search going on at that time. The group is able to return to Trollskull Manor, wherein they hear a bit of commotion as it seems all of the some sort of chaos between all the guests that were staying in the tavern. But as they opened up the doors, seeing the many people inside, they see standing atop the counter Zam, who seems to be back up and at him. And we left off last session by him leaping into your arms, Othronus, and you catching him with a hug.
Oh yeah, no. There's a definite spin, and he's just lifting up like Simba in The Lion King, just making sure he's okay and not bleeding.
Aww.
He seems to be a little dizzy. Everybody roll a medicine, or everybody who cares, roll a medicine check.
That should be everyone.
I should hear many dice rolling right now. They should be carrying a small mountain of dice rolls.
So about this tavern, who's it? I'm just...
Who's everybody else in? Yeah, I do have
that's a 7.
I do have the Elbow Rodeo up, and I believe everybody who is here should be on the map with their own tokens. I'm not using any of the default tokens.
Who's that? Is that Lift in the back? Behind the...
Yes.
Okay.
That is Lift in the back.
I was like, who's that Lift guy just standing in the back? Okay, that's Lift.
Sorry, I forgot to... I also need to make sure I do this at some point. I need to add him into the NPCs channel, because I was looking through before and I realized I never put Lift in the NPCs channel.
Oh, is he the dark blue guy?
No, the dark blue guy is Gale.
Oh, right. Okay.
Lift is the one with the V-neck. The long...
very, very back?
Yeah, the very, very back.
Oh, that's right. I forgot our resident ghost was very good looking like he should sing like a gawked song from the 2010s. Like, I know Miserable, the violin break is just playing in the background behind him.
Yeah, no, as a reminder, once you got the tavern back up and running for business, his corporeal form appeared. So he is now translucent for sure, but visible.
Woo!
I have Wake Me Up Inside.
Oh, Follow's here. Man, everyone is here.
The whole casting call.
I mean, Rainier's not here.
Just, give it a second. He'll come in.
I assume he's about to walk downstairs.
Yeah.
Let's see, let me count them all out. As also a reminder, because not the easiest to see, because he does blend in ever so slightly.
Nimble, right? You're too.
Other Nimble, right?
Does he need his own room as well? Oh god.
Also, still, he's been propped up in a chair, but his leg is still missing.
We'll fix him up in a second.
I believe Celia
Like,
has his leg
also
right now.
on the agenda,
yeah.
remember, we got to go turn in that for the reward. So,
Yeah.
we should bring our best conversationalists, just so we know how we can do so.
I volunteer as tribute.
Best conversation.
I've got a perfect job for you.
Aye,
I
aye,
need you to
Captain.
stay here and talk to all these people. You are
Alright.
the host. You are going to help sort out where everybody's going to have to, bunker
what?
down because it's getting close to night.
I was
do
going to
recommend not
volunteer her for
leaving.
that.
For some
God,
reason, all of the tavern doors are locked. No one's able to go out. Crazy.
and you hear the groans of zombies outside. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Thronis.
I was about to say, like,
Oh,
just double checking. Nobody picked up a cursed book made out of, like, human skin or nothing, right?
Not as far as I know.
Oh,
Ask-
you mean this one?
Anybody? Yeah, that one. Fun fact. Apparently you can mumble gibberish while flipping through pages, and eventually you'll find some actually matches.
Huh.
I actually see Hathor walk through the door. It's like, where am I? I took a wrong turn.
Like,
You know where Sun Outpost is.
yeah, you want to make 3 days more out of town, but just grab a drink and then get your bearings and you'll be on your way.
Oh, God.
Also, just to kind of set the scene, because it does seem like things were a bit tense in here. It seems almost like Gale was debating with these children, as well as actually Zam also, like, arguing, debating, whatever it might have been, with these children. Fala actually you see Fala actually also was kind of more taking the kid's side. Don't know what was going on. And Clive is literally just leaning against the fireplace. Not Siler, with Uranus. You actually see Clive is drinking a bottle that you recognize as one of the ones that you put in one of those the hidden stashes that you put throughout the manor. He's found at least one of them.
I would be concerned if he didn't, but
And it seems like he's helped himself.
yeah, no, that's fine. That's actually a good way to test the hiding place.
Let somebody else try and find it.
Yeah, if someone else can find it, and the fact that I'm assuming he's just drinking it calmly.
Yeah, no, he seems to be like he's out of his armor now. Damn, that's what it was. I forgot to get Clive out out of his armor. But no, he is just seems to be he seemed to be just enjoying the view of this, all this chaos of what was going on here. But no, yeah, everything seems to have calmed down as Zam is in your arm. What was those medicine checks? Nobody got those back to me.
I got mine. It was 7.
7. Ooh.
Medicine.
And
The
perhaps
intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence check.
With my vast knowledge of medicine, which is to either basic tourniquets.
Or wisdom. I think it might be wisdom. Yes.
Well,
Turn.
Either way, 15.
15. Not too shabby. And Celia, did you wish to roll? This isn't I said if you care to roll. I meant that in a way of like, if you're, looking at Zam, see what's up. No. If
In
you
all
care
honesty,
deeply about
probably not. If I'm being real honest, I would probably actually be more confused as to why Walla was here and what everyone was yelling about.
fair enough.
I mean, we all asked them to look after Zam at one point, and now that he's up and about, I'm assuming that's why they're here.
Yeah, and Celia, go ahead and roll a perception check. Just kind of rolling back the clock a little bit to see like if you picked up on anything when you went in before they noticed.
24.
24, nice. Cordelia, you don't seem to notice too much. You do see a bit of a scar on his chest, though you're not really able to pick up too much of what's going on with Sam at this time. Yeah. So he seems, you notice that this injury definitely was there, but more focused on he's up and at him.
Yay.
Othronus, you notice that yes, he does as you're spinning around, dizzy for sure. But as you do kind of like, you get a bit of a better view of him as you're the one spinning him around, and you get to look at him the whole time. And while he does seem excited, and he's in a good mood, that's for sure, good spirited. You do see that this mark on his chest, it is notably larger than the entry wound of the shrapnel. You kind of get the sense that there may have been a complication, or this is just part of the process with getting the dangerous magic out. Keeping the good stuff in, getting bad stuff out, keeping the good stuff in. You get the sense that that's what this is. But he now has this mark on his chest. It kind of looks like almost like a sunburst sort of pattern, like this kind of diamond-ish shape with like multiple kind of spokes radiating out of it.
Like a blast.
Hidden a bit by his shirt, which you do see that he has gotten into a change of clothes. So presumably he's been up for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. How long? I don't think you're able to tell this time. Celia, you get. I'll wait because I don't know if she can hear me right
I'm
now.
back.
Ah, she's back. Never mind.
Welcome.
You, as you're walking in, you kind of pick up a bit of discussions like that seems to be quizzically led by Gale, but then also kind of supported by Zam, and then kind of the counter argument going based off of Fala of who are you? Gale kind of going, who are you kids? What are you doing here? I don't know if they asked you, just don't cause any trouble. And Zam kind of like, hey, I don't know what's been going on these past few days, but I should do the voice. I'm gonna talk with Zam. Hey, I don't know what's been going on these past few days, but you guys can't just freeload here. Who are you? Where do you come from? Where are the others? Where are they?
Oh no, that is a stunt done.
And Fala actually going a bit of, hey, calm down. They're just children. Let them just make yourselves at home, sweethearts, and we'll get you set up here. And if what you're saying is true, yeah, we'll let you stay the night if you need be. Follow trying to be good spirited. But yeah, you're all in. It seems that they all kind of recognize. You probably heard a few bits of the kids like, "Hey, they told us to come here, so we're gonna stay here."
You're all welcome, and y'all made it.
Cordelia does not remember these kids coming in. We told them to come. When was it?
Yeah, Cordelia, I think you met them at some point, but I
remember I
gave
gave them each like a gold coin at one point.
Yeah, I think the first time, back right after the encounter with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
The harbor.
I want to say I might have met them one other time, but I can't be sure.
Maybe.
At least met them. Know that.
Yeah, you have met them. You don't know why they're here exactly, unless Thronis and Celia, did you fill her in on your adventures?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Beautiful.
Cordelia, did you fill them in on your adventures?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
She did.
Oh, wait, no, that's right. You told the captain, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure that will have no repercussions later.
There may have been a silent conversation with me and Celia about agreeing, so if we can help it, never let her talk to the guards.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sure there will never be repercussions for anything ever at all.
Yeah, never.
Good or bad. So Zan is, you guys are back. Where have you been?
We have been adventuring.
Oh, adventuring.
And meeting up with people.
You actually see Gale and Clive both kind of in unison, like, oh, adventuring.
Celia snorts.
I mean, is it an adventure when it's just becoming like a normal thing for us?
Well, every day's an adventure.
Yeah. Sam
But
says.
Sam, you're okay. You feel all right, darling? She's gonna press her hand to his forehead and everything.
My chest hurts, but the guy with the beard said it'd get better.
Oh, you poor darling. We'll get you some. I'll make some cookies and some tea. You'll be all right.
That sounds nice. Is that guy homeless? He looks disheveled. Is that the right way of saying that word?
Rude.
He would say that under his breath.
Which guy is he pointing to?
Either Gale or Clive. He's kind of pointing in that direction, but it's a little undetermined right now. Because they're standing fairly close together. Well, Gale is sitting at the counter. Clive is leaning against the fire.
I'm just gonna discreetly point to Gale and say, that guy, that homeless-looking wizard, is the guy who's been helping save you. So be sure to thank him when you get a chance, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I will. But is he homeless?
No, he has a tower.
Oh, he's got a home. Okay.
And a talking cat. I don't know if he's got him with him, but you
Cats
definitely have a conversation. Oh, his does, but his also has wings. And so I don't actually, it's not a cat. You're right, because a cat wouldn't talk. But it looks like a cat, but it has wings, talk, does magic.
Wings?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. He seems to be a little stumped by that concept of a cat with wings.
It's weird. You could actually ask to see if you could meet him. I think it's his familiar.
Very sassy.
You actually see as Zan is puzzling over this for a moment, you actually see Fala approach and say, I've been checking in every, couple hours or so.
Well, we appreciate that immensely.
I haven't seen you return since this morning. Are you all right? Everything, and you see, like, you don't look. You actually no.
Yeah,
We
this
came
is
back,
the Closilia's most
like
comfortable.
prom look. Like,
Yeah. What happened? I thought you were going to a grave.
We did.
Well,
everybody, grab a drink, grab a seat. We've got a long story of the day for those who want to hear it.
indeed. Cordelia's she's gonna go around the bar and start just like pouring drinks and stuff. Wrestle around the kitchen, see what she can find for snacks.
Clive actually, like, as you're like about to begin, Clive like pulls up a chair and he does the Riker maneuver, the Riker sit. Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, he'd do that.
Cordelia, roll a perception or investigation check with conditional plus. Let's give it a +3.
Okay. Do. We're gonna do perception because that's +1. So 13 plus 1, that's 14 plus 3, 17.
17. You don't know who, but somebody's been in your kitchen.
Oh, the bastard! like what's off? Is like the kettle like on the wrong burner or something?
It's not
there
quite as subtle as that.
Oh, okay. What's wrong?
Everything's just a little bit less than you left it, so you know someone in here has been cooking.
Yeah, it seems like the pantry's been raided, and there's a few pans that have been left out. Seeming like somebody.
Did they at least put them in the sink?
Let me roll for putting it in the sink.
No.
They put a few things in the sink, but not everything.
Oh. Well, don't that just twist a rabbit's ear?
Are you bringing this up to everybody? Like,
yeah,
she's gonna get up on the counter and give the mom look to like whoever did this mess in the kitchen. Fess up.
Yeah, she's gonna like. I was actually gonna have her get up on the counter, but she's gonna get up on the counter and she's gonna clear her throat. Now
like
listen,
everybody
y'all.
turns. Like, it's like, oh, something's happening.
Now listen, y'all. I do not mind if you stay. Mi casa, tu casa. But please.
Is that Elvish?
I think
Definitely
it's some
not.
form of Dwarvish. I don't know. I heard it once
Undercommon?
long ago. It's an ancient
Undercommon.
tongue. From a distant land. Anywho, please be mindful of the kitchen. That is my domain of creative hosting. Now, who wants to tell me who was in the kitchen last? I ain't gonna be mad. I just wanna bring it up.
Roll persuasion or intimidation.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to. If the kids roll nat 20, is like that level of genjutsu does not affect me. I know you're coming.
Well, poop. That's a 10. Either one, persuasion or intimidation. Just persuasion. She's not trying to be scary.
Does anybody want to help with this roll? And if so, how?
If I could, because I just rolled for it, could I hinder? Because I am kind of raising my hand because I believe I did go into the kitchen because there are a few bottles also stashed in there. But because I don't think she was specific when she said anyone today because it didn't happen today. It happened a few days ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, was it Althronus?
It was
I don't think I would be helping that because this is just entertaining to watch it all unfold.
I assumed it was one of the children. Or something.
I am raising my hand though. I don't know if anyone else is joining me on this.
Althronus, it was you.
Yeah, you get a few quizzical looks. You actually see, after a moment, Zam, who is now kind of sitting at the counter here, like with his hand sheepishly, it's like, I was hungry. I haven't apparently eaten anything in a couple days.
Oh, you poor baby! I didn't even think of that. It's all right, honey. Listen, you've been ill. You are clear of. It's all right, honey. I just wanted to bring it up. Now listen, any of y'all who want to stay here, aside from poor precious Zam, who is on the mend, please try to make sure that all used up things at least make it into the sink, and everything's generally where it should be. Right? Okay? Alright. Good time. I think we had this chat. And she's gonna go back to futzing.
And what you don't see is perhaps somebody or somebody's else breathe a sigh of relief. Perhaps nobody.
But you don't see when you jump down from the what was it, the counter? Mm-hmm. There's a few other people that take a sigh of relief.
Beautiful.
But
yeah, she'll pass snacks and drinks around and let everybody tuck in for story time.
So, Othronis, it sounds like you're about to go and share the whole story here.
Well, yeah. Although I wanted to ask, do we want to tell this in parts, and who wants to take what part? Because I believe we're about to start it off where we left, heading to the graveyard. So that was where we would have started.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I find this very entertaining that you're just sharing this with everybody here. It's like, oh, we're home. Time to share all of the secrets.
Mm-hmm.
We're not giving them away crucial or secretive information. This is just what we were doing. They know us. They know the things we get up to.
Went to jail today. All's well.
Okay, Cordelia might give away all of the secrets.
Don't spoil the story. It's all in order.
Listen, it's foreshadowing.
I'm sorry, you were in jail?
Are you going back to jail?
No, as long as I pay my fines.
It's like foreshadowing is like, wait, are you going back to jail?
And Cordelia's getting everybody settled in. You actually see at this point Fala start tending the fire, kind of keeping things warm in here. Celia, is there anything you'd like to do or prep or speak with anybody about while everybody's getting prepped?
I think I want to go and kind of talk with... I really want to talk with Clive, and I really want to talk with Gale.
I mean, they are standing close together.
Yeah.
You could do both.
I might just do both.
You see them share a silent head nod. Kidding. And yeah, real quick before we get into the story time, is there anything you want to ask them?
The house wasn't today, right? So Clive has stayed a night at this tavern already? I want to my days are blurring.
The house encounter at Growlhound Villa was this morning.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Yeah. The very morning was the house, then we came back, got the other mission for the graveyard.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what started the roller coaster of graveyard, mill, street chase, prison, sewers, dinner at the ship. This is the end of the day.
It's been a pretty busy day. Oh, not to mention you also burned down a bakery.
True.
No one knows that.
And sent out flowers. Did the flowers get delivered yet?
Oh yeah, that is correct as well. You do see, did you leave instructions to just leave them at the door, or did you give them instructions, oh yeah, just go in and leave them on their beds or something? I'm assuming probably not that, because the doors do lock.
Yeah, it's just to leave him at the door. Yeah, I sent it was just all bouquets of yellow roses except Silas. He got the funeral arrangement. But yellow roses to Celia, Althranis, I think Sam as well, and Fala.
So
Yeah, I think.
as just an additional thing, as you guys are walking in, you pick up several boxes of yellow roses.
Yep, each one a bouquet with a card.
I think you also sent some to Fala, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yep, I said Fala.
Yeah. Yeah. So you brought those in as well. Somebody may have set those up as well. Vases or whatnot. Just stick them in a wine bottle, an empty wine bottle.
Very pretty.
Perfect.
I also just want to paint the image of Silas getting back, and you did warn him about them, but just getting back to the, wherever he's staying and just seeing, oh, that's a box full of black roses.
Well, more like lilies. Those are the flowers of death.
I was gonna wonder, like, what counts as a funeral arrangement in Waterdeep?
I mean, if the lady ordered lilies, then they are lilies.
Just my condolences, like a condolences card.
Yes, something like that. And so long I can't remember what note I did send with it.
It's been a long time and so much has changed. Yeah. So yeah, him, just the mental image of him after, everything that happened tonight, just getting back to where he's staying and just like, oh, okay. Yeah. So you got some flowers spread around. Celia, did you wish to speak with Gale or Clive together, or one of them first?
I think she is gonna go to Gale first. And just give him her thanks for him fixing up Sam. Because no one has done that yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Are there any side effects we should keep an eye out for, or were there any complications?
Yes, admittedly I did finish things earlier in the day. Side effects... well, it seems he isn't moving all that. I mean, he's energetic for sure, but he does seem to be a bit fragile at the moment. I can come by every few days to check in on his status of recovery. That being said, any magical side effects are undetermined at the moment. I couldn't really say. I watch out for, spontaneous combustion, given the nature of this. Any pains or perhaps any mood swings as well could be possible. But to see how it would affect him, well, time will tell.
She'll nod her head. Thank you. And,
if something does happen, please do let me know.
One other question for you. How well versed are you in the history of Waterdeep?
I'd say I'm pretty well versed in the goings on.
Would you know anything about the other wizard towers other than your own within Waterdeep?
I'd say I know of several. Though, to catalog them all, I'd need to do quite a bit of research.
There was one that we had stumbled upon a while ago, and I didn't know if you knew anything about it. It looked to be abandoned. Down in the...
Abandoned?
Was it the Dock Ward? Where was it? Dock Ward? No.
Southern Ward.
Southern Ward.
Right. It's an interesting place for a tower. If it's abandoned. I'd need to do a bit more checking on it, but if I had to guess, if it was in the Dock Ward, it's not where most wizards would have set up their towers at first, so may have been from before Waterdeep was quite as urban as it is now. I'd say, just based off from the sounds of it, that it might be pretty old.
It looked old.
Well, especially if it...
Okay, well, wanted to check to see if you knew anything about it, anything of note we should know about it, but...
I'll say if you wish, you would know from visiting and also having the memories of the people that constructed it, you'd know the address effectively. And if you wish, you can tell him and share that with him.
No.
No?
No.
All right. But you know the address.
Yes. I just don't know if it's wise to have Gale meddling around in a tower that may or may not potentially hold the door to the vault that they're looking for.
I thought your solution to this was hey, you eat magic, right? Could you just eat the magic off the lock? Just bypass this whole quest.
Yeah, but then he's gonna ask for a share of the dragons, and I don't want to give that up.
We don't tell him what's inside. We just ask him, hey, there's a vault that's annoying us that's made of magic.
Listen, that might be a solution later on down the line, but we'll see about that.
We'll keep it in our back pocket.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
That's what I thought you were going for, honestly. Hey, how does your absorb magic thing work? Do you just gotta take a bite, put your hand next to it? Do you have to try to take an actual or is it a Kirby situation? Do you just inhale and just the magic just goes swirling into your mouth?
I'd say I would say that you do know that he has a condition that makes him, eat magic, but in some form. But I don't think you know all the details.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Well, no, that's why we need to know the details. That's what I'm saying. If this magical lock guarding this vault, all we say is we found something. We're trying to take out the magic. Figured you could use the snack.
Nom 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 nom.
Delicious.
Now I'm just thinking back to there was a clip from the latest SAO Abridged. Eat that biscuit. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I think I do.
She's so fucking terrifying.
Man, that one was a doozy.
Yeah, no, as soon as the guy left and she just stopped being angry or scared, just calmly said, "Hey, Shoji." He just started crying.
Gale shares that while they wrapped up a few hours ago, he didn't want to leave because he wasn't really alone. He wasn't certain about the ghost, the mannequin, or the crook, as he calls Clive at first.
Clive, you've gone up in the world.
I still want to find him a ghost date. If that's a thing we can do, it'd be amazing.
That'd be difficult, but not impossible. We just gotta find a non-murderous ghost.
Now listen, her name is Marie. She's really nice, but there's something you should know. Her head is in fact detached.
Attached?
So we're
Detached.
so we're detached. So we're hooking him up with a headless horsewoman. Okay.
Yes.
Nearly headless Nancy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, funnily enough, I did just realize that we do have soul without a body and what is arguably a body without proper soul.
That
Not
Nice.
soulless, but
Now here's my question: could we do a fusion dance with the nimble right and just
That's
get him
what
like
I was gonna say. Unless I just, Dragon Ball Z fusion this square up and it'd be good. Win-wins all around.
I gotta check whether ghosts can possess constructs. I wonder if there is an official ruling on that.
I
Sounds like
gotta
something that
wonder,
would exist.
It has to be.
like, if the construct allows, or if it doesn't try to.
It depends on the complexity of the construct. In which case, would this one qualify? Yeah. Yeah, still all the while, Clive seems to be just enjoying the room. Is there anything you wish to ask him, or anything else for Gale?
Nothing else for Gal. She's just gonna say her thanks once again.
Appreciates it.
And then she's gonna go to Clive. I don't think we've been officially introduced yet.
I think we were, but it was
met.
brief. I do think that you spoke with them earlier.
Yeah, there's quick, yeah, not for long. I did let slip that she was in fact from the opposite side of the party last time we were in Baldur's Gate, so he's aware.
Yeah, how's it going? I guess.
Well, as good as it can be in these situations.
That's all you can ask.
You seem apprehensive.
You do too.
Oh no, not at all.
Hmm?
Actually, more just curious.
No? Yeah?
You've known Earthranis for a long time, right?
Oh, yeah, we go way back.
I've heard from him and seen a bit firsthand about his past relationship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to help him move past that.
Oh.
But it seems there's still clutches of the past that hang on to him.
Yeah. I'd say that's about right, given the context.
So I was wondering, from a friend's perspective, what would you do?
I mean, for like helping him move on past her. And you see him kind of like look down back at his drink, kind of get contemplative for a few moments. I'm not necessarily the best with that. I mean, is it generic to just say be there for him?
I mean, a little, yeah.
Yeah, I figured that was generic, but I mean, that's the best I can come up with.
That's also the perfect answer.
I mean,
I was
I'm
hoping
gonna
it'd
say
be easier than that, you know. Sleep with
I'm
him
gonna
once and then that's fine, it wins, but
I'm
okay.
I'm gonna actually ask Othronus to roll with emphasis for something.
All right. I'm
I
going
believe
to
Tammy
use.
Wynette had a song for this.
I'm going to use my metal and Kimmy dice because they've been the two most opposite dice I've ever had. Now let's see what this is.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Trying to think. It's the furthest away from 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are both of
So
the dice?
the Kimmy dice was a 4, and then my metal dice was an 18.
Ooh.
So yeah,
Wow.
that would be the 18. All right.
That was close.
Yeah, you see Clive like kind of look around as everybody's kind of still getting set up. Kind of like he actually kind of like gestures you a bit away from the group a little bit. Just to like kind of like hey, move a little bit away from them. Like he's got something he wants to say to you.
To
Do you go with him?
Ronus or to me?
To you.
Oh, then yes, I'll follow him.
Yeah. Yeah, only feel like a few steps as he kind of like puts his hand between you and the group and whispers, I mean, you could try sleeping with him. That could help things. I don't know. Cheer him up.
She looks at him, and there's this like deadpan look on her face. You weren't the smart one in the group, were you?
Never was.
Fair.
That's my charm.
Tambry.
But I'm sure you might have some amazing stories.
Oh yeah.
So
We got stories, I got stories. I mean, he's got stories I don't, too.
Don't forget about the forbidden stories. Those are the ones where
Stories we promise not to tell, but we love telling.
well, there's the stories we promise to tell that we love telling, and there's the stories that if she finds out we told, she will kill us.
Oh.
Because she doesn't exactly come out best in those.
God, I just realized that Clive and Othronus have Sid and Merz's banter.
Exactly.
Same banter.
Exactly. Like, because I can only imagine like Tambry was not always as like smart as she likes to think she is. So we've had plenty of experiences where her perfectly laid plan just went straight downhill.
Well, the best laid plans. And however that saying ends.
Yes. She then realized we are not the guys to use for subtle and shady stuff. Like, no, these guys are very good at brute forcing and or just basic stuff. And then it worked out great.
I mean, I'm a little better at that stuff. But,
You can get in and out. You're stealthy and you're pretty good in a fight. I am almost only good in a fight. I can talk my way out of a few things, but that's not the. We're not the the shady or the would be sneaky type.
Can in a pinch, but not the strong suit, not the preferred.
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
like,
you
remember that one guy?
You're able to talk your way out of some situations.
Yeah, but do you remember that one guy we saw that he had to tell us that he'd been following us the whole time? And
yeah.
every time we missed something, he was there, like making sure that he got it, but he had to tell us that we missed it. I don't even remember what he looked like. It was just like one of the main, like a higher officer guys.
Yeah, trying to give us warnings, but we didn't listen to him.
I think he tried to help, but we were just not good at that kind of sneaky thing.
That was a fun night in the clink.
Yeah. I still don't know how he got in. How did he get in the cell and then do like the whole disappear after we got out of the cell?
I don't know. That was a weird one.
I know, because like we shook his hand and everything, and then we turned back around and he's outside walking away from us.
Yeah, no, that... probably magic or something.
I want to think so, but he like always said you don't have to. Like, he didn't seem like the magic type. Those guys usually more sparkly, but it might have been magic. I don't know.
Maybe just a boring magic guy. Do magic
Maybe,
people have boring people?
Maybe
Celia,
sneaky
are magic people boring?
Is there such a thing as sneaky magic?
I mean, the rogues exist.
For your sake, no.
You know, it's funny because I think if situations were different, Celia and Tam could have gotten along swimmingly.
They would have been such.
Oh yeah. If it hadn't happened like first meeting as enemies, it would have been horrifying for a few people, but they would have gotten along great, I think.
Well, and one's had a lot of character development since then, and one has a lot of character undevelopment since then. You choose who.
Dibs on the undevelopment.
I wouldn't call it. Here's the thing: development and undevelopment, like it's the same thing. The character is changing and growing. It's just an opposite, or
Yeah, developing
it depends. Do you
into
think
a villain.
Vertically or non-vertically?
Vertically, horizontally. Sometimes you develop into a villain.
Sometimes they're just going around in circles. They're spiraling.
Yeah. Maybe amnesia would be character undevelopment.
There's
some interesting tangents.
Oh, that'd be the weirdest thing if we got a call that said like, "Oh, your friend, she's now completely amnesiac. So good luck with that."
Yeah. Now you got to start from square one, or maybe square two.
I don't know. Is she still like how's that personality going? Is she still very much the bossy type?
I guess that would. Okay.
Imagine, trying to remember her name. We were just talking about it from Gravity Falls, Priscilla. Or am I even saying that right?
I know who you're talking about. The Pacifica. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, Pacifica. Just imagine it's her personality, but with the added benefit that she's from the bottom working her way up, and she's gaining ground, so like she's getting there.
Yeah. And now I just had the image. Cordelia is a cross between Wendy and Mabel.
A little, yeah.
I'll pretend I know who those people are.
It's like if you split Cordelia in half.
Take parts of her personality, like her outdoorsy, like outspoken kind of personality, and focused on that, and then took her quirkiness and fun-loving attitude, and like want to be friends with everyone, and optimism, and put that in a separate person.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best way to, if I could find that clip of like when it was the cutaway where Mabel was giving that confession note to that one guy and gave her a checklist. And she rigged it.
I rigged it. Yeah. That I think that's literally I think those are literally her first lines in the show. Other than the screaming at the beginning.
Yeah. That, and she has a pet pig, Mr. Waddles, who's awesome.
Aww.
That make Zam Mr. Waddles? No, it's not Mr. Waddles, it's just Waddles.
Yeah, it's just Waddles.
And now
I thought Miss
Ranger.
I gotta find
farmer with pig.
So how's our storytelling going to the group?
Oh god, I gotta get that going.
Sorry, we should
It's
probably
already
get back into the game. Sorry. So many
Right.
tangents. So little time. Yeah, no, I think that probably is the gist of the conversation that you have with Clive. Perhaps more to discuss later.
For a split
fine.
second, I thought you were gonna stab Celia and reveal that Clive's actually been Ambery, like in disguise.
They don't know that yet. Kidding. Where am I? Oh, sorry.
I thought somebody sneezed.
No, it was me coughing. Yeah.
Ah.
My coughs can sound like sneezes, though.
Let's see.
So you're telling this story. If you want, I mean, tell it in character, or if you just want to share what you share with them.
Group vote. Do you guys want to do this in character, or do we want to say that we said it and be done?
I think maybe say that we said it.
Yeah, I think that's.
Though I would also ask, in that case, I'd say roll performance check, just to see how entertaining the story is, and also let me know what you're sharing, but more importantly, what you're not sharing.
Yeah, what are you saying? What are you not saying? And what are the bullet points you're trying to get across in the story?
Or particularly leave out.
So Celia's gonna be hard because she's purposefully trying to just give the bare bones, and I don't think she's worried about making this entertaining.
Fair enough.
I rolled a 15. I will include my misadventures in jail, but I will also include the fact that Silas may be a changed man. We're working on it. Stakes are high. She'll definitely look worried as she talks about, the fact that stakes are high. She won't mention exactly what it is, but just lots of things are happening, and
and who knows what might come of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, lots of important work to be done.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm imagining you all standing behind the counter, and everybody else is sitting in the all the chairs behind, keeping up with what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
See, Gale lean over, it's who's Silas? Tafala briefly explains it to him. And then Othronus, was it your performance check?
My performance check. Now, this is to see how well we get the story across, or what we're trying to not leave in or out.
This is how well you get the story across.
Okay.
I think I'll just.
Mine is a rambling mess because I rolled 2 plus 3, so that total was a 5. So I'm just. This is a Michael Bay film, is what I'm telling. Just the action and the explosions, and with no real barely any detail. It's just
barely any detail, which works in the sense of you're not sharing all of the secrets, but it's very bare bones. Clive follows along perfectly. Everybody else is a little confused.
It was so weird, but then graveyard, then half alive to not alive, then the mill, then the fire, then the demons, then the cultist, and the chase, rooftops, streets, devils and imps, horn man, cowboy, shootout, crash, fire,
This just goes
tunnels, sewers, horned man. Oh, there was a mimic and pointing at the orphans, there was a mimic where you guys were hiding, or close to it. So
we were there.
Good thing it didn't kill you. Good thing it didn't get you. That would have been awesome.
That's what the chair was.
Yeah, the chair was the mimic. I ate a piece of him though. He was okay. He was not good.
Gale asks, "Wait, you ate a mimic?"
It bit me. I was not gonna not bite it back.
Don't eat the mimic. Do you need to talk with? Okay, that's.
Will something bad happen if you eat a mimic?
I mean, no, but from what I understand, it's waxy. From everything I've read.
It's actually more chewy, and it also depends on how thick the mimic is for like the meat wise. Because if you eat the part that looks like something else, it gets a little gamey. It's like more tissue and fat than real muscle.
Fala as like looking contemplative and asks, "How did it taste?"
You ever tried? Oh, I'm trying to think of a proper because there's this specific type of meat that just like you can't really get any taste from it, so it's all seasoned. I'm trying to remember what it is.
Texture-wise, I'd say it was somewhat like beef tongue.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Beef tongue's good.
Yeah, beef tongue, but it'll like improperly prepared. Because if you ever get some like head or beef tacos like made from tongue, like made right, they're great, tender, delicious. But if ill properly made, that stuff is like nah.
Not good.
No, not barely any taste, and it's almost like you're chewing like what's it called? Yeah, no, almost like half-cooked pasta.
Lovely. Yeah, the outermost layer is waxy, but the inner stuff that could be good eating.
It is properly seasoned and prepared. I did a basic spit roast and meh.
Count on Siler's characters to find the new filet mignon of the D&D world.
Yeah, roasted. Yeah, that's how you call it.
It was a mimic rotisserie style.
Rotisserie style. All right. Clive offers a fist bump.
I return the fist bump.
Nice.
And I do then immediately pull him up real quick and whisper in his ear. Did you break anything? Do I need to help hide or replace it?
With what specifically are you asking about?
You being here. Just do I need to hide and or break or replace it?
Let me roll for something. Oh my god. And then let me roll something else.
Like, I'm not gonna pretend he didn't snoop around the house and ooh, this is interesting stuff. Because I don't know if he might have dropped something.
He just kind of gives you some side eye, keeping it quiet, trying to hide it from the others. It's don't worry, I already made it look like it's fixed.
Did you remember to place the accident? If something's broken, place a trap so whoever goes there next trips, falls, and they think it's their fault. Yeah, it'll be their fault when it breaks for the first time. Okay.
Yeah, just
where was it? Where was it exactly? Here, one of the rooms.
Just to be careful in that bathroom upstairs.
Wait, which one? Because I have a bathroom in my room.
Odds are even, Sophronos.
Fucking odds. Never tell me the odds.
He describes the one next to Celia's room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense because that's the one that's a bit farther. It's easier to get to if you're a guest.
Fair, but that's why I prefer. That's why I like having my own personal one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, continuing with the story, and who else wants to take it from there?
I mean, we can. I mean, unless you guys want to get into anything else.
Anything else?
Do you share anything regarding, particularly anything regarding the cult, the stone, the vault, or the keys to the vault?
I mean, we'll mention the cult. I mean, I mentioned our friend that we met in the cult, and
The cult. Okay, but not like.
I refer to the cultists as bums because these guys were living in a tower in not great conditions. Oh, I do need to thank Gale because he did in fact help. Also Follow because we found out about Gale from.
Yeah.
Be thanking them both.
Mutual friend, though he definitely has come in handy. Glad I could be of service.
Oh,
It's been an
did
interesting misadventure. Definitely nice to get out of the tower.
we tell you about like his tower going haywire and him being just a floating head for a bit?
No, Fala says.
And a hand.
Floating.
It was awesome.
Gale, like, I have no intention of getting stuck inside any transplanar anomalies anytime soon. That was not a pleasant experience.
He also has a cat with wings that can talk.
Yeah, I heard you mention it to Zam earlier. Was that by chance Tressum? And Gale and Fala actually begin to have a bit of a discussion about Tressums. Seems that she knows a bit about them.
Oh, they're bonding.
And I bow out because I have no idea what they're talking about. This is magic-y stuff.
Magic stuff. Magic cats. Oh yes, Tar is just wonderful.
Y esto porque esto fue lo que yo meto en la propia. Sí. Ok, y nomás mételo aquí. Yo meto la...
Everything good?
Yeah, all good.
Oh yeah. All right. So nothing in depth shared about the cult. Trial was shared about, and anything regarding the dinner or the captain, Captain Benray.
That part to ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, at least I will. It's because that was very secretive, and he did ask us to be discreet.
Yeah. Let me roll for something. I think it's actually a lift that pipes up and asks, so with all that going on, what's with the get-ups? I mean, you look...
We decided to go out for a nice dinner, celebrating our triumphs.
We got treated to a free dinner. It was awesome.
Celia face palms.
Clive asks, oh, free food? Did you bring any back with you?
Did we? I don't remember.
Did he offer any doggy bags?
I don't
That would
remember.
have been funny. Should have given you guys gift bags to go. But no,
I know.
he did not offer gift bags.
No, sorry, buddy. I can describe it for you, though. It was good.
Thanks for the snacks, though. I do appreciate that. But sounds nice, particularly with the get-ups.
I mean, yeah, no, it was
Just so
pretty sweet.
fancy.
Quite nice, it does seem.
Gotta get gussied up every once in a while. And Cordelia will just toss her hair.
Tala actually gives a look over at you, like oh. Don't want to go and get looking nice every once in a while? Oh?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I think it's Galen actually kind of pitches in. It's like, well, this has been an interesting story. Glad your little friend here is doing all right. As he like kind of puts a hand on Zam's back, Zam just like, oh yeah. Thanks, strange homeless wizard man. Gale just gives Zam like a deadpan look for a second. Anyway, I've enjoyed the story of your adventures today, though I think it is getting late, and I think I'm going to return to my tower. But please,
safe travels home.
Please do let me know if his condition does advance in any way. It has been
for you. Those and he shows the ring. Those items you gave us are actually really super helpful.
We appreciate your work on our dear friend immensely.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me in my hour of need.
I'm trying to remember, didn't we discuss like magic items we wanted to ask if was possible?
He had given you some payment in the form of both magical items and non-magical items. He did kind of leave the door open, but I don't think you had asked about anything specific.
Did we like Cordelia and Celia and Florence? Did we ever talk?
No?
About
kind
what?
of broke out there.
Possible ideas to pitch to him, or was that just we never decided? Did we ever?
You're breaking
You're
in
breaking
and out.
up.
Honest. Sorry. And you're currently muted, it looks like.
Yeah, you're still roboting.
Possible.
Also kind of looks like you're muted.
Magic items to ask him.
Tyler, you're roboting.
Possible.
Celia, can you hear him? Or is he roboting?
Nope, roboting.
Oh, and check it off your bingo cards. Siri thought I was saying Siri and not Celia. It's always funny because whenever I say Siri afterwards, it doesn't register that.
Maybe it's like detecting like the inflection at the end, like "Hey Siri, Celia," like
Maybe.
a bit of a height at the end of it. I don't know.
Oh, you know what it might be is because I'm not saying "Hey" all the time when I say that.
Oh.
So if I say "Hey Siri," yeah, no, it's doing it now. Okay, so it's because it thinks I'm saying "Hey Sri Lanka." Okay, what? It took Sri Lanka as the prompt as well. So yeah, I guess the speaker's saying "Hey" in front of it. Let me see if I can turn that off in my settings while we're waiting for us to come back. Oh, that was easy.
Nice.
Hey Siri. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thronis?
Hello?
Hey, there he is.
He's returned.
Okay, he's not dead. Awesome. What was the last thing you guys actually heard me say?
Not
something
sure,
about the magic items that
Yes.
you were asking Gale about?
Right. I think they were the original ones, and then I was asking the party, did we ever talk about any magic items that we were thinking about asking him if they were possible to make? Because I don't know. We had a conversation, but I don't think we ever put anything down. So, interesting.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Either yesterday or tonight, if he's asked, he'll probably share. Well, he has dabbled a bit in making magic items. It's not his specialty. And these are just the ones that he's
however,
acquired over the years, and now he's found a new use for them. Fending off the 10-ton magical nuke in his chest. But if you did have requests or questions, he can both see if he has it, or see if he could look into connecting you into somebody that has one, acquiring one.
Thank you.
See what he can do.
Maybe later. But for right now, I think we're okay.
All right. And he just pulls out of his pocket a ring of 3 wishes that he starts munching on. Kidding. Thoroughly kidding. Yeah, with that, unless anybody stops him or has any final questions, he's gonna start heading home, and Fala actually says the same. I'm glad to hear he's doing better. I wanted to make sure that Zam was all right. And what is the situation with these children? Are you planning on keeping them here, or do you just want to speak with them on something?
No, they stay here for safety.
I don't think Cordelia was there, but if she is also just championing that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And hello?
Hello?
Welcome back. I don't hear you saying anything. Oh, now I hear you.
No, I'm fine. Just for some reason, my signal keeps disappearing.
Signal problems, fun.
Yeah, but then they come back and it looks fine. So I guess we're good.
I guess we'll see. Fala has asked what the plan is with these kids. Gonna adopt
we are going to offer them a deal. I think would be the best way to put it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deals and deals and deals.
Deal or no deal.
It's like you don't even know me.
What deal? Fala asks.
And I instinctively go to reach for one of my cards before I stop myself and say, no, I think she has one.
She hasn't already.
Yeah.
Get them to join the Zentaran?
Not yet. I'm thinking, if they so wish. Holy shit, Gail just, ghosted out of the room.
Sorry, Gale left, so I just moved him out of the tavern.
He's been eavesdropping this whole time. He's a spy.
Oh, he's with the Zentarum now. Better go tell Laurel.
Dun, 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 dun. He's actually he's one of the masked lords of Waterdeep.
So I guess you're just gonna watch out for them? You're gonna keep them safe, right? You're not gonna...
That is the plan. Just give them a place to stay, place to work, make a little money, and then let them decide for themselves what is it they really want to do or how they want to branch out. Because we've got a tavern, and we have been running it with successfully, but with a kind of a skeleton. Might be good to have some extra help.
Yeah. You actually look over at these kids, and you see that they have polished off the drinks that Cordelia had given to them. I'm assuming non-alcoholic.
Oh, right.
I want to assume it's juice, but I wouldn't put it past you to forget and pour them each an ale.
Yeah,
Half
she's
juice.
she's tired enough that would be possible, but nah, I think it's just like warm milk, maybe even with like sugar and cinnamon in it.
I mean, if you
Roll.
wanna like roll for it,
I mean, I could.
only if you want to.
You know what? I'll roll. I'll see, because she is exhausted. I keep thinking of how much shit everybody's gone through today.
You guys
Hard
remember the
lemonade.
tavern scene from Lord of the Rings, where like they introduce themselves? This is called a pint.
Comes in pints.
Yeah, that's a 3. She might have accidentally given them like the alcoholic eggnog instead.
Hard lemonade.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike's hard lemonade has alcohol in it?
Yeah, hard lemonade doesn't actually mean like the ice cubes in it.
I mean, you probably do have a eggnog drink because it would be definitely the season for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think
Pumpkin spice
instead
and
of
everything nice.
like warm milk, she gives them eggnog with brandy in it. Not thinking.
So these kids seem to have polished this off. Several of them still have like not milk mustaches, but like eggnog mustaches.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to have come up with some sort of game where they're stacking the cups that they were given, and like something revolving around that, and they seem to just be like trying to like knock them over or something, but they're just too thrown off with this alcohol in their systems. Not a ton, I'm assuming, but definitely more than a kid would be able to handle very well.
Yeah.
So Follow just like as you say, it's like, yeah, no, we're just gonna take care of them. Follow like looks over at you, Siler Earthronis, and it's like, you'll need to keep a closer eye on them than that, I think.
We will, and you're more than welcome to come by and, help or check up or just ensure that we're... Second opinion. It's always good to have a second opinion, right?
Yeah. That'd be handy. I just be responsible with them. I
Listen,
don't wanna
aren't we always responsible with children? And Cordelia's just like weirdly gathering up blankets and cots and pillows in the background.
You see, like, Zamlock, it's like, I mean, yeah, see how I turned out. Like, his shirt unbuttoned, scar showing on his chest.
I turned out fine.
To be a good role model to these little youngins here. As he, like, leans down and, like, ruffles Nat's head. It's like, why are you... Oh, okay. Yeah,
what is the height difference? Is like, is Zam in fact taller, or is he?
The kids currently to play this game, they're sitting on the floor. But Zam is like there are 3 kids. He's probably the same height as the tallest one, or maybe like an inch or 2 taller.
Nice.
And they'll outgrow him quick.
Yep. I mean, then there's also Cordelia, which if I remember correctly, is only a little bit taller than Zam.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it fits. Come by, Father. Nice having you around. don't know what's been going on. Othronus, you're back, and I'm glad about that, to hear that. But it seems like this has been a busy past couple days. Made a bunch of new friends, like the hobo guy. And this guy, he said he was your friend, as he's pointing over at Clive.
Oh yeah, this is
When
one of
did that
my
happen?
oldest.
Oh, oldest.
Oh, this is my oldest friend. Yeah, this is not a new. He's just recently reconnected, as he was finishing up a job, and we were doing a new job, and then we met up, and it was like, "Hey, what's up? It's been so long," and we did some of the things we usually do, and he's here.
Zam looks over at Clive for a few moments, and Clive just again kind of raises his drink. It's like, oh yeah. We go way back. And Zam just looks over at you and goes, he doesn't look that old. I thought you said he was your oldest friend. He doesn't look very old.
Well, how many years do you think I've known him?
4?
Nope, more than that.
More than 4?
More than 4.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't studied the past couple days, but 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see him counting on his hands. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That was 10, 11, 12. 12? 12.
More than 12.
More than 12?
Just a few more than 12.
Okay. 12 and 1?
A little bit more than that, but don't worry. You don't
More
need the
than
exact
that.
number. You just need to know that he is the friend I've known the most years. So it's not that he is old, but that it's been many years since we've known each other.
Oh. A long time. Oh, but you said he was your okay. You said he was your oldest friend.
I mean, he might also be my oldest friend, because I'm trying to think. The other people I have who are friends, they're not that old either.
I think your oldest friend is Celia.
Yeah, but I look at her and think, no way. But then again, I also can't really say the same. The same thing happened with, Tambourine. That she stopped aging at 25.
Fala just kind of looks. I think I'm gonna excuse myself at this time, but take care. Make good decisions,
Good night,
please.
Paula. You
Good
be
night.
safe now, you hear?
Thank you, Cordelia. That was very kind of you.
Always doing my best.
She's
Alright.
wobbling as she's laying out these cots on the floor and not ready to fall over.
It's not like midnight or anything, but no, it's been a long day.
Mm-hmm.
I will say,
What, around 12-ish?
Yeah, no, it's getting to be about 11:30 to midnight now. Granted, you've had longer nights for sure, but it's been a long day.
Yeah.
I'll say that we could go more in depth, or we could kind of deal with the room situation, then head to sleep, and then pick back up the next day.
Yeah, long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we need it so badly.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, which also level up with this one.
Woo!
Let's check in on room situation, because Nyla is in a constant state of, maybe not constant, but in a state of flux. So we do have Nyla's room that if anybody wants, we can.
I guess we
Say
could
that-
put the orphans up in there.
Yeah.
Oh god, if she comes back and finds them.
Oh god, she's gonna. Oh, what would she think?
Now listen, you have to take care of the room. Be very respectful.
I'm just imagining if she comes back, it's like, I need a place to sleep. Where are you guys? What do you guys do in my room? And she just ends up having to sleep on the couch.
I imagine that she tries to go in there, but thinks like, "Oh, is this the wrong room?"
It's just like coming
No.
back from college and your family's turned your room into an office or something.
It's become their gym. There's no bed. There's just equipment.
Where are these strange children? Where are these lost children?
She's met the children before, I think, right?
No, I think
Yeah.
everybody did meet the children once, but yeah, just why are they here?
Who knows?
So yeah, did we want to just do that for simplicity's sake to put them in Nyla's room and then move them if she does ever return?
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
And we'll say, yeah, there's a few extra cots and cushions. Actually, probably what it is like just spare pillows and blankets and several cushions from couches. And they are more than comfortable in that room.
Very good. Cordelia, she will tuck each one in and give them a kiss on the head. Then she'll be like, "Do you want me to leave the nightlight on?" And she'll leave a lantern in there.
You see one of the kids like, "No, we don't need that," but like the other kid's like, "Yes, we do."
Oh, then I'll leave the nightlight on.
See Squiddly goes, "Oh, hate the nightlight."
See, Squidly knows what's up.
Listen, if they fall asleep before you do, you can go blow it out when you're done with it.
Okay.
That a good compromise?
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
They actually will. Prior to that, they'll say goodnight to everybody, but yeah, no, they'll give you one big last hug.
Oh. All right.
It's
Sweet dreams.
appreciative. Yeah.
I'm sorry, you were about to say
Oh
something.
yeah, no, you're good.
Wait, did you just say roll initiative?
No, the kids are appreciative.
Oh, thank God. That's oh, roll initiative. Oh, there's.
And as you're being hugged by all three of these seemingly children, roll initiative.
At first, I thought you were actually rolling into something here. I was like, oh crap.
Oh, I'm kidding. Let's see. I will say, just as a bit of something, Uthronis, you notice that there comes a point in time when, like, you're just kind of like, before bed with Sam, you feel, the small little creature in your pocket, like, lurch out and, like, jump over at Sam, and, like, begin crawling around, and Sam's like, "What? Oh, yeah, no, I saw this little guy before, but what?" And he's the arms, like, kind of up in the air, like, unexpected, like, this was not expected, and he's like, what? As this dragon, like, kind of crawls around, like, across his chest, like, up and down, across his back.
He's getting
and then
to know you. He's getting to know you.
You get the sense almost like he's, like, looking expectantly. Your little friend here, you still have never named.
Nope, we still haven't named him.
He hasn't earned his name.
The dragon with no name.
Opposed to a horse with no name.
No, his name is Roach.
Fair enough. But it feels familiar. What? You see Zam almost looks like he's contemplating something, or like something's going through his head. He's not sharing at the moment. But I'll say this is in the encounter with all three of you, so you are all kind of seeing this.
What's wrong, Sam?
Sorry, Thrones, were you about to say something?
No, just wondering, like, is this something he's going to talk about, or is he going to take his time and think this through?
Zam kind of pitches in after a few moments. I think he was in my dreams sometimes? Is that a weird thing to say?
No, it's not. It's coincidental because I actually left him with you when we were waiting for you to wake up and get better, and he was actually one of the people who was guarding you.
Oh. That's weird, but cool. He says as like the dragon like pokes up from the collar of his shirt, like looking around. And he like actually kind of tries to go and pet it. Let me see how this goes. Oh, very well. Yeah, Zam like reaches back his hand and like just like scratches kind of like the base of the neck, and the dragon like kind of like leans back and like curls his like head and neck into it. Seems like they're getting along well. What? Cool dragon. Very cool dragon.
Yep. He's an interesting color too.
Purple. Good color.
Yep.
Cool color.
Indeed.
Yeah. So yeah, have a good encounter there. Any last things anybody wishes to do before heading to bed? Yeah, flashbang from the window popping up.
Oh.
Okay.
Cordelia's gonna actually say her prayers, and she'll like shake her head before saying them, but she'll include the party, Vala, these orphans, her mom, dad, her brother, her grandpa, and then she'll be like, and Silas too.
No.
May the gods bless him and guide him, wisdom and knowledge. May we all come out on the other end better, happier people. Amen. Just like flops in bed.
Because I believe you're sharing a room with Sam at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Zam does ask, whether before or after. What? I thought you hated him. What happened?
Well, I guess I've come to understand him a bit more. Now, granted, I mean, he's still, he's still not perfect and everything and all that, and I mean, he's still did terrible things back in at home, but and everything. But you know,
bad guy.
I hope. Well, maybe not as much, and not anymore. Everybody likes a redemption arc, I think. I do, at least.
Everybody. Okay. Well, I guess good luck not hating him.
Kizam? And she'll tuck him in too and give him a kiss on the top of his head as they settle in for the night.
Yeah, you see him. He is now curled into, I think he was still using that. I mean, you basically
Footlocker.
were keeping him in. It's like I think it's like a chest with the lid popped off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just now curled up into that. A lot more cozy than when in the coma.
Yeah.
But he's back in there.
Good.
Yeah. Celia Othronus, anything going on with either of you or between the two of you in this evening?
I'm sitting down to have one last drink before the night ends. I'm also checking up Clive. Where is he going to sleep? Need to get him a place to crash.
I think we had there was a spare room actually next to Nat Jenks and Squidly's room, or Nyla's old room, that we had already determined he was going to post up in.
Awesome. Okay. Just had to double check.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on the kids.
Thank you much.
Yeah.
And
he also, I mean, unless you have any objections, he'll have that. He'll be like with you in the parlor, not in the like tap room, but like kind of up in the living room, having that last drink with you.
Indeed.
At the moment. Long day, huh?
One of the longest.
Yeah.
Almost figured out the mystery of who bombed us.
Nearly.
Fun.
Yeah. I feel like the answer's right there, but I just haven't pieced it together yet. But I will, eventually.
Also, just as a side note, sorry, before we kind of get further into that, what are you guys doing with the Nimblewright? The busted Nimblewright? Are you just gonna set him up in the living room, or set him up in one of the side or storage rooms, or a study or something?
I'm trying to think. Where could I put this thing? If who's left already to go to sleep, and who's left down here with us, and the Nimblewright?
I think
Just you guys and Clive.
actually Liff pitches in. Would you mind putting him near a desk with plenty of paper?
Oh.
All right, let's do it.
Wouldn't mind having somebody to talk to during the nights.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you set him up near one of the desks, and it seems like they start having some conversations. All right. And then, yeah, you and Clive and Celia, what would you like to do? Are you in there with them? Are you gonna want to join in with them? Have something super secret you're gonna do?
No, I think Celia is just also gonna call it a night.
All right. So yeah, unless there's anything you want to ask him about or speak with him about, I think we will end the day here. You both share some final drinks and a few memories. And
Drinks, memories. I do ask him after Celia leaves, just to make sure she's not in earshot of this. You haven't heard anything from Tambry, right? Nothing so far on what she might be doing?
I was indirectly working with her, but she put me in that assignment, I think, to keep me away. So, and no, nothing today since, abandoning my post, but
Yeah.
yeah, I won't be holding my breath.
Yeah. Things are coming to a head soon, and, well, one way or another, it's going to get figured out.
I'm sure she knows about what's been going on. She's worked her way up the ranks quite a bit, from what I can tell.
And she knows more or less how we operate too, so it's not really going to be a
Surprise for her. But maybe she'll be able to help. Well, maybe she'll be able to listen to us. To help her.
It depends how much leeway she's got. If she's put all her eggs in this basket, she might be less willing to listen, but we find a way to work around it, maybe.
I hope not, but she always was stubborn when she set her mind to something.
Yeah, but she usually got it done.
It was one of her best traits and one of her worst.
Yep. A final clink of the glass to that, drink it, and going off to bed.
To old times. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, and warn the kids. Just let someone else go into the other bathroom first, okay?
Oh yeah. I mean, your lady friend did seem to have an attached room. And Ophelia, as you're getting ready for bed, roll a 2d20 with emphasis.
Crap, I forgot to... Damn, it was the one thing I was going to say to her before she left. Oh well. I'm sure it's nothing too bad, right?
15.
Good or bad?
15. I'm gonna say, what do you do before bed? Do you go and take a bath? Do you just, like wash up your face or something?
I think after a day like this, probably just a quick wash of the face and then getting ready to lay down because she has had a long day.
Yeah, you kind of go to the sink set up in this bathroom, kind of run the water, kind of splash your face, it's cool and refreshing. You go and turn the knob and it shuts off. You go and reach for a towel to dry off your face, and the towel holder, the rack on the wall, just kind of one of the sides just falls off and it's just hanging by one side.
Must have been some explosive diarrhea, goodness. Grabbing onto the towel rack for dear life. I mean, dang.
It's that
Celia's
or...
gonna see that, let out a very deep sigh, and kind of start to mumble to herself that no, she can't set this place on fire.
No, not this time.
No, not right now. And then she's gonna walk out of her bathroom and start to make a note to invest in some better locks. Because she had sworn she had locked the door when she left.
Yeah. Everybody heads to bed in their own way. Have a nice, restful evening after a long day. So everybody take a long rest, and everybody level up to level 5.
Heck yeah.
We did it, you guys.
It's the big one. Well, not the final big one, but it's kind of the biggest jump.
A big one.
Hey, big one. I think we're gonna end off the session about here. I do have a few other things to go over.
Cool.
But I'll say everybody's waking up in the morning. We can go into orders next time and what goes on. But Cordelia.
Oh, yes.
As you wake up, I believe there's a window in your room, right? We do have that established.
Yeah, it's like an attic room, so it's... yeah.
Yeah. Soft winter light pouring in. You see a shadow in the window.
Oh.
Silhouette, and as you sit up and your eyes begin to focus, you see a paper bird.
Yes.
And we'll get to that next time.
Oh, you son of a gun. Gosh dang it.
You open it and it reads, from your, father, grandfather, your mother and brothers and sister?
Probably not her father.
Yeah, from her.
Maybe
mom
it is
and
her father.
Whoever intercepted it, I guess.
Intercepted it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you no faith?
No.
Yeah.
Dang it, I'm so excited.
Oh, man. But yeah, some sort of message has arrived.
We spent an entire session on recap.
I figured if there's any session to have a nice low-key session, this would be a good one.
Yeah.
I did want to check in with you all, because this take a little bit longer than I intended, because I was considering having stuff happen, some more stuff happen, but I did want to check in with you all on which leads you all wanted to follow up on first, regarding particularly, excuse me, what your plans are starting off the day, and what leads you wanted to follow up with regarding what was it? The keys to the vault.
Well, I think we decided last time that it'd be good to get word of the cult of Asmodeus to Paw, and see what we can find over there.
All right.
But if we want to change it, that's fine.
It's also fair. I asked this to know what to prep. Othron, Celia, any thoughts? No thoughts at all? Kidding.
No thoughts at all. Nope, we're gonna have a shopping episode next week.
I mean, there is the option. Your tavern is now repaired as well. I do think I mentioned that last time, but I think I forgot that in the recap. You could just open the tavern back up and start business again.
Mm-hmm.
We could, and just wait a month until we start doing the actual.
Quick crash course, and then let the children do their best. With the guidance of Liv, of course.
Yeah, no, have passive income of 10 gold a month just pouring in slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 10 gold a month for a year, that's 120 gold a year. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, boy.
I know, it's like...
Save up for 100 years, and then, that takes care of all the money that Jarlaxle was going to give you for finding the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Which, actually, now that we think about it, we're getting paid to have a place to stay and, recover after our usual shenanigans.
Yeah, I like the whole mechanic of us owning this tavern. It's cool.
It is fun.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's a nice thing about the adventures, like having the home base set up like this.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one thing though. If we ever do this kind of module again, my character will definitely advocate to make an underground fight club in the tavern. One of the floors is going to be just going to be a fight club. Then the other one's going to be a tavern. Then the top, if we renovate it, like we were talking about, making more rooms and just building up, make it an inn/tavern/fighting pit.
Nice.
First rule of Fight Club: don't talk about Fight Club.
Mm-hmm.
Second rule of Fight Club: drinks are half off up top.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. So, any other input? Oh yeah. Any input of Celia on what you'd like to investigate? What you'd like to do next time?
Trying to think, which one would take us the longest from that list of keys, or which one do you think would be fastest?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Well, considering we have an idea about your beardy face, that sounds pretty quick.
Right. For that one, it just
Then-
we talk to Three Strings. He teaches the song to our talented musician friend.
And then also the brass dragon scale. We know generally what to do for that.
Talented musician friend. Who are you referring to?
I mean, it's Three Strings. We talk to him. He tells us the song, hopefully, and then we have the song.
Oh, it tells you the song. I see. So it tells the party the song.
Yeah.
Well, I would say, I would say, Othronus, you do know that Clive is multi-talented. Mechanically, I'd say he's got a little bit of rogue, a little bit of ranger, perhaps, and perhaps even a little bit of artificer in him.
Oh yeah.
You do know that he does play an instrument.
Okay, look, we may have dabbled with the idea of starting a band, and so you remember that Red versus Blue episode where they talked about how great, quote unquote, Carolina sings?
Oh,
It's that. We told her she was great at singing, but we didn't want to, affect her, career with the gang and everything, so we probably shouldn't. But she was terrible. Fucking terrible.
I am fully imagining Tam on vocals, Clive on bass, and Othronus on drums.
Oh yeah.
I see Althronus as a bit more of a bass guy, but maybe that's just me.
Maybe bass? I can see that going either way.
Nice, good,
Yeah,
crunchy
bass.
bass.
Or would Clive be
Yeah.
keyboard?
Clive might be keyboard, though I see him like dueling a guitar as well, just whenever needed. So he can just play, but he has a few programmed, sets into the keyboard.
Oh yeah.
Clive multitasks.
And I'm just imagining Clive as a DJ. Hey, buy my
yeah,
tape. Yeah. But I can see him on either bass or drums.
Okay.
Sorry, this got a little off track. What would you guys like to investigate next time?
We're part of a cult. Well, we're not part of a cult, but we got a cult after us. They don't like us.
They don't like him
Yeah,
much.
but we're not their main targets yet. If we take that hornet's nest, they're gonna be the main people after us.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to step around that hornet's nest and hope not too many of them notice us, or?
Well, should probably at least warn Dad, but I guess we can see.
I mean, I also don't know how smart it would be to tell him anything if he's staying with the Castle Lanterns, who are...
Well, he's not
What's
staying
called-
with them.
He is staying with them.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
I thought
Yeah.
he was staying in a different place, but he was just associating with them.
No,
He had
so-
originally staying in Troll Skull, not Troll Skull, the Yawning Portal,
Mhm.
to look for opportunities. But after a short while, they offered to help him, and then he moved in with them because they have a large enough house where that is easily accomplished.
Mm-hmm. Well, still, it seems like time sensitive. Silas did warn. I at least need to get the word to him, and probably shouldn't send a letter, as that could be intercepted. Probably ought to go there and just
Yes.
take him away from the premises for a bit.
But maybe disguise that as you finally arrived in the city and you just want to go see your dad, and ask,
Mhm.
hey, do you want to come see the tavern that I now own?
Mm-hmm.
Don't make
That's
it
a
look
good
like
idea.
I'm trying to steal him I'm just because like the second they think something's up, the cultists, because they already like have suspicion, I think.
Mm.
So just play it off as a Dad, come see my new thing I bought. It's so awesome.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Gotta come up with a plan, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
So
right.
it sounds like that
Well,
is the plan.
While Cordelia tries to rescue her father, Mia or Celia can go and turn in the nimble right leg for the reward they were offering. And was there something else we needed to get from there?
Yeah, we could see
In the
about
temple?
the construct that we need as one of the keys.
Are you guys wanting to split the party?
Oh no.
We've done it before, and it's not going to be that. I mean, what could go wrong? Cordelia's going to try and quote unquote infiltrate and rescue her father from the cult, and we're just going to go turn in a leg for a reward, and ask for some stuff.
Maybe we can kill a bunch of birds in one day. Maybe we can stay together. For
Whole
your
bunch of
sake,
more
Michael.
Nah. Where's
I
the
mean,
fun
we
in
We could decide that tomorrow. I know generally what you guys are interested in going into, so I know about what to prep.
Okay.
Hey, and you know what? When you're with your dad, you can ask him if he knows a quick way to make some gold to pay off that fine.
True. Might not admit that to him, though. But then again, he's probably gonna know. He'll read it in the papers.
10 ways to make quick gold in Waterdeep on the sly.
Get into like an MLM pyramid scheme, selling LuLaRoe.
Also, just assuming you're going to be front page news again.
Well, we could be.
It might be. Who knows?
This will be fun.
We'll be
Yes.
fine, guys. Totally, totally, totally fine.
And nothing bad ever happened. Ever
Never.
at all.
Exactly.
Well, this has been fun.
It has. I can't wait to see what happens next week.
Even though it's a fairly low stakes episode, it was also nice having. It's fun having all those characters together and all the interactions there.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, I never thought at first I'd narrate Gale and Clive being bros, but it feels like it fits.
I think it
decently
would
well.
fit. Well, yeah.